Y'all take a look at this right here. I don't know if you can see where that ripple is coming up there on the water. I can't zoom on this camera, but that's exactly what I want to see. Yesterday, I fished out here, did some carp fishing, and I sank some bait bags to try to draw a bunch of fish, catfish or carp, into this area to come back and fish it today. Now, unfortunately, I guess somebody else found my bait bag and the float attached to it, because it is gone. My bait bag has been removed. Again, I sank that bag. It was a mesh bag, 10 pounds of feed in it, had a float attached so I could mark the spot, and it's gone today. But I guess it was here long enough to draw some fish in, and I have seen them up here in the shallows, just, you know, water barely over their backs, so shallow. So I've got some baits cast out to them right now, and I'm gonna put in a couple hours here this morning on this spot and see what I can pull out of here. Now, I did sink another bait bag in this creek farther on down, and it's still there. So I come up to hit this one first. Then as that sun gets up and makes things unbearably hot on this spot, I strategically planned the other bait bag so that I'll be in the shade when I fish it. So I'm gonna hit this for a couple hours, then go down and hit the next spot. But hopefully I am seeing what I wanted to see, which is fish drawn to this area, even though somebody has clearly fished this creek yesterday afternoon and saw my bag and pulled it out. It's at least done the job for me. It's got to fish here. So now it's just a matter of putting in the time and seeing what we can catch. Stay tuned. I may be about to catch the first fish right here. I am. That one that was right up there in the shallows, right up there close to the bank, is the one that got eat first. Y'all, I apologize for the noise on camera. We got a guy bush hogging this field over here first thing this morning. So his tractor noise probably gonna be on the camera a little bit, but hopefully these fish over here are going to distract me from all the racket. Oh, this rod's going down now too. There it goes. That's on a cherry tomato. I got 3 rods with the fake corn and 1 with the cherry tomato. This one here, he's come over here all the way to the side of me. That's a buffalo right there, guys. That's a buffalo. Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome right there, guys. I want to, gosh, what do I need to do? Let me bring this one and set this in here. Now let's see if the cherry tomato rig, oh, he's gone. No, he's still on there. He's still on there. Doubled. Got a double just like that. I've had baits in for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Long enough for me to set down and long enough for Bush Hog Man to get out here. These fish are gonna get wrapped around each other. Oh, don't do it, guys. Don't get it wrapped around each other. Come over here. Oh no, he's around my motor too. Boy, I got a mess, y'all. Let's see if I can steer this one around. I got lucky. I got so lucky. Oh, that's another mirror carp. That's another mirror carp. I caught one yesterday. Oh man, that's awesome. I got a buffalo and a mirror carp. How awesome is that? That's a heck of a double, man. Awesome. Let's land this mirror carp first. Even though this was number 2 of the double. I got him. I got him. Awesome. On the cherry tomato. Look right here. I got a 3rd rod going down now. I got a 3rd rod. Let me set him back a second. Let me pick up on this, and I may not, y'all, I've baited this hole and my bait bag's gone, but they're in here and they're in here thick. I may not be able to fish with 4 rods. I hope I can. I hope I get down to the point where I can't fish with just 1. That happened during the spawn, where the bite was just, it got to where there were so many fish, when one bait would hit the rod or the water, it was there a few seconds and there was a fish on it, and I couldn't fish but just with 1 rod, and I haven't had that happen since, but I'm hoping it happens today. I'm gonna get this one up here and try to keep him away from this buffalo while I fool with this mirror carp in the floor of my kayak. That is awesome, man. Let's see what this is. That's a common. I've got a common, a buffalo, and a mirror. How freaking cool is that, man? All right, I'm gonna put him in my back rod holder to kind of keep him away from the buffalo. What a heck of a triple, man. Common, buffalo, and this mirror. Awesome. That's another really cool mirror carp. I got one yesterday in this same creek, so clearly there's some in here. Now this one's a little smaller than the one yesterday, but they both ate the cherry tomato. I had one cherry tomato out, and the rest of my rods have pack bait and fake corn. And of course, Bush Hog Man's gonna get right here next to the water as I'm trying to get all this talking done. I'm gonna show you the other side. There's the other side of this mirror carp. Oh! That is so cool, man. Oh! All right. He does not want, he's camera shy. He's embarrassed about his funny scale pattern. Get out of here, carp. That was freaking cool. Oh. Let me get him in here. Oh man, he was wrapped around my transducer bracket over there. God almighty, look at this, guys. Bush Hog Man is right here by the water as I'm trying to film with these three fish here. Can't catch a break, man. Okay, these are hard fish to get hold of. Nice buffalo. Awesome, man. I'm still, tripled up on three different fish that are just freaking cool, man. I'm really wanting to get better at catching buffalo. I have no idea how to specifically target them. I see them everywhere and rarely catch one here on the carp gear, but got this one. All right, I'll get him going. Now let's land this common. Hopefully Bush Hog Man up here is about done and we can have some peace and quiet on this video. Okay, I got him. Fish number 3 of the double here. This one might be the biggest of the 3. It's a common with just some beautiful colors on him. Man, I am pumped up, y'all. The only way I could be having a better morning is a Bush Hog Man who would have waited till tomorrow to do his job over there. That's the only way my day would be even better. There's the rig that common ate. Method feeder. I had pack bait on it, down to a couple pieces of fake corn. They love it, man. These carp love that rig. And there he is. Beautiful, common, thick, fat. Got that knob on his head right there. Look at that old ugly thing. Say something to the camera, carp. At least tell them to hit the like and subscribe, or apologize for all the noise on the camera. This carp's speechless. He's so starstruck right now, getting to be on a YouTube video. He don't know what to say. That is awesome. We'll see you, carp. Here you go, splashing me in the face on the way out. All right, y'all. I'm going to get some more baits out. I'll show you my rigs here. For those of you new to my channel, explain my baits and all that, and then we'll sit here and we'll catch some more fish today. Y'all look right here. Before I can even get baited. Has he still got it? Oh man, look at him go. Look at him go. He's come all the way across the other side of the creek. I had 3 rods cast down this way where I had sank that bait, and I had 1 more cast toward the opposite side of the creek channel over here. And the 3 near the bait bag, or where the bait bag was, had gotten hit, and now this one just went down. Before I can even get baited up again. How awesome is that? Okay. That's another common. It's got some size to him, man. That is a thick, fat fish. This is one ornery fish. I'm gonna try to hold him up before he flops again. Another fat carp. Oh man. You talk about action packed. I mean, who knows when that bait bag was removed yesterday, but it was clearly here long enough to get these fish to let them know that there's a food source here in the area, and it's paying off. It's paying off big time right now. So I'm gonna show you my rig. So the first one I'm gonna put back out is the cherry tomato rig, and I've got just a half of a cherry tomato. I'm gonna put it on a hook. This is a number 2 size hook, which is a little bit larger size hook than my other rigs. I got number 6 hooks on the others. And I'm gonna take that hook and just kind of run it through the skin and the meat there of that tomato. So now it's sitting on the hook. Right above this, I've got a method lead. That's a Corda bait up feeder. And I'm gonna take some pack bait and put around it. Now this pack bait here, I've got panko breadcrumbs, strawberry jello, and sweet corn mixed together. And what this does is it makes a mixture here. It smells like strawberry shortcake. It smells delicious. Gets me hungry here first thing this morning. But I just put this on the method feeder and just squeeze it on there really good, and it packs around. And so now this is what I'm going to cast out. Now when this bait hits the water, this pack bait is going to start to come off that lead and kind of dissolve, but it's going to be right there putting off a bunch of scent right there where your bait is. And that's what's going to allow these fish to come up and find it. So I'm going to cast that back over there. I'm going to put one of my other rigs here near the shoreline, another one over here, and I may cast out another 4th rod over here toward this side of the creek bank, since that other one had gotten hit also. So here's the next rig. Again, just a glob of pack bait on a method feeder, but on this hook I've got a hair rig with 2 pieces of fake corn. So the carp come along, they suck up that fake corn, and they get that hook. And again, that's a number 6 size hook, a little bit smaller hook on these rigs. There it goes. Again, that right there is less than a foot deep where that one landed. And then it gets progressively deeper over here to about where that other tree is over there is about 5 to 6 feet deep. Oh boy, look at this and go. Look at this and go. Oh man. Oh no, that one got hit too. I got 2 that got hit at the same time. This is another one here on the pack bait and fake corn. This here is the cherry tomato rod. The other 3's got the fake corn. I don't know if that one on the left, he hit it hard. I don't think he stayed buttoned up though. Oh no, this one has run me over here to this tree, y'all. Crap. I hope he comes out of it. Dang it. I think the fish has actually come off. I don't feel him on there. I think he ran me through that tree, got me hung, and pulled free. Dang. No, he's still on there. He's still on there. He may have just come out too. No. Well, I'll give him a little slack here and see if he'll come out. He is still on there. I don't want to come off anchor to go over there and get him out right now. I'll tell you what, while I got him sitting there, let me just pick up on this one and see if I still got a fish on here. I do not. It got hit. Didn't stay buttoned up. All right. Well, let me rebait this one. This fish, he's still on there. We'll see if he works himself free. Y'all look right here. I got lucky. I got my other bait cast out, picked back up on this rod, and he had come out of that tree. Man, I had all 3 of them fish right here close to the kayak on that first triple. Didn't get any fish wrapped around each other. And now I got this one out of a tree. The luck of the Irish is upon me today. Other than tractor man, if I tell you, when I'm fishing a residential area, there's always lawnmower or leaf blower man. But out here in the country, you got bush hog man. But other than that, I have been lucky today. This fish is coming right at me here. Another common, another nice common. If he wants to come to this side, well, let's just let him do it. I'll tell you something, folks, when these carp see the net, they get a second wind. They spook. They do not like that net. There is just no quit in these fish. You know, catfish, I can get subdued and they'll calm down, especially after I get them in the kayak usually. These carp, man, they don't want you netting them. They don't want you holding them up for a picture. They don't want anything to do with this operation. There he is. Ornery old devil. Probably the smallest carp of the morning. Ornery thing though. Full of energy, full of spunk. He must have had one of them cereals with all the sugar in it this morning. And he's all hopped up. Whoo! This is fun, y'all. I mean, I've been telling my regular viewers of just how into this carp fishing I have been, and since I have played around with this baiting an area and then coming back to it a day or two later, I mean, it's such a difference. I mean, yesterday I caught some fish. I saw them as I was coming up in this creek to drop the bait, and I had some bait with me in my rods, and I caught some. But the bite was nothing like it is right now, you know, with these fish just boom, boom, boom. And it was like that too. The first time I tried baiting an area, I had fished the spot, caught some fish, dropped my bait off, and come back a couple of days later, and well, my regular viewers, you saw that video. It was just one after another after another. I mean, the bite was just on. So clearly, I don't know where the hell my bait bag is at. Somebody hauled it out of here, I guess, but it must have been here long enough. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with a better way of disguising my bait bags. I guess I had a float attached to it. That way I could find it, because I didn't want to litter or anything. You know, I wanted to be able to take that bag home with me when I left today. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with a better method. Look right here, third rod. That's kind of over there again, kind of in the middle of this channel, 5-6 feet deep. I hope it don't run toward that tree. Make up your mind, fish. These carp, man, they take off on a run and they'll come back and go the other way. You never know which direction they're going. This one's headed toward my other lines over there. I'm gonna try to tighten that one up. Maybe he'll swim under it if he gets over there. I think he might have got in that other line. We'll see here. I don't know, that line's not moving. Maybe I dodged another bullet. I keep getting lucky on where these fish are swimming. Come on, carp. I assume you're a carp. Could be another buffalo. Could be a cat. I haven't caught any cats here yet. I have to believe, as much shad as I've seen flipping back in this creek, that there's probably some cats in here, or that will work up in here periodically. Because I have, in between fish, I've seen a bunch of the shad just randomly flipping in this creek. This creek has some flow to it, very light flow, but it does have some water movement, and so it's a little bit cooler than the water temps out on the main lake right now. So we got some rain the other night briefly. We had some little downpour. It's kind of muddied up the water, but it got a little bit more flow going. This is a common right here. This is another common. Oh, we got this in here. This is one lucky fish right here, guys. I'm gonna show you something on this fish. And he better count his lucky stars that he's got a hard noggin. Get that hook out of him there. That was another one on the fake corn. This fish though right here, guys, look at his head. You see that indention in his head right there? I believe that fish has probably been hit with an arrow that just didn't fully penetrate him. Because we got some bow fishermen out of here. Since I got into this carp fishing, these bow fishermen are the bane of my existence. And I used to bow fish. I used to be really into it. I had a John boat set up with lights. I was into it for a couple years, but now that I'm into catching carp on the rod and reel, I feel like I'm baiting areas for these guys to come in and shoot them at night. But this in here, he's got a circular indention right there in his head, and the arrow must have just lost enough force to knock a chunk out of him and not penetrate to his brain. So this is a lucky fish, whether he believes it or not. What do you think, fish? Do you feel lucky right now? You somewhat famous. These 38 people watching this YouTube video. He says he don't care. He says he don't even watch YouTube. He ain't got internet down there in this creek. You know, out here in the country, at best they got like satellite internet. It ain't no good. He can't even watch YouTube, so he don't even know what I'm talking about. He don't know who me or any of you are, but he knew he had him a bite of free fake corn down there, and he couldn't resist it. So I'm gonna cast another one out, and we'll get either him or one of his friends again. I got the 4th rod here getting messed with right now. Let's watch it go down here in a second. That fish is about to bolt. He feels that tension. He's got to feel it by now. Yeah, there goes my line. He's heading south. He's gonna be heading south a little quicker now, ain't he? That fish, he's just swimming along. He's about as fast as that dial-up internet they got out here in the country. American online, you got mail. He still ain't really fighting hard, is he? It's kind of an odd fight right here. Makes me wonder if this is a carp or maybe a cat. Or, God forbid, one of them turtles. Normally them turtles ain't been messing with the fake corn. But I don't know, this is an odd fight. Very odd fight. I don't feel it rolling. But it ain't making a hard run like a carp. I don't know what, this is gonna be a surprise fish right here. I don't know what this is. It could go a number of different ways. He's kind of just right here in this area. It's not acting like a carp. A carp would be going hard one way or another. By gosh, it is a carp too. I saw him there. I saw the orange on his back. That's just an odd fight. Very odd fight. That's another one of these old knothead carps. He got a big knot on his head. Old pump knot. Golly bum, y'all, that's a pretty daggone good carp right there, but he didn't fight like it. He didn't fight hardly at all, but I mean, look at him there. He's got some weight on him. What a weird fight. Carp, are you just tired? Was you out all night partying last night? He said he was out with the ladies. This carp right here is a ladies' man. Yeah, folks, this one right here, he ain't got no energy left to fight. He's been out all night. They call him Consuelo the carp. A ladies' man. Panties be dropping when this fish swim by. That knot on his head though. It's a beautiful fish. Just an odd fight. Oh, get out of here then. Get out of here. I felt him about to flop. I said, it's time to go. I mean, this is fun, y'all. I've still got 4 lines out. I'm able to manage, you know, the 4 lines right now, but I'm not waiting real long in between fish. Right now I'm not having like doubles and triples there like to start, but just cast the bait out, catch fish, wait a couple minutes, catch another fish. It's fun. It's the 4th rod. There it goes. Now that one's gonna fight more like it. That last one was wore out from partying all night. This one over here, he got up early. This is an early bird right here. He reads books at night and smokes cigars. He's in bed by 9 o'clock. So he's got plenty of energy this morning. And he's a pulling too. This is fun, y'all. I just love this. Back here in this creek today, won't see no boats, won't see no jet skis, no houseboats, wakeboarders. If it wasn't for Bush Hog Man up there, I'd be in just complete peace and quiet and just nature out here. This is where it's at, man. And catching some big fish too. You know, I think you drive by these creeks and stuff, you see them on the road and you think, ah, they probably ain't much in there, but these carp, they get big. And a 5 to 10 pound carp, it'll give you every bit of a battle that you want. Oh, I'm gonna try to raise that line up. He's going this way, y'all. He's gonna swim to the right over here and try to get my other lines. I think we've got him close enough here, he ain't gonna get in them. You know, he wants to be landed on this side of the kayak. This fish here, he's trying to get a headshot. He's trying to be a model or something. And he said he looks better on this side, so he wants me to film him from this angle. He's right there. He's come practically up on the shoreline. So, you know, I'm trying to get all these fish modeling contracts here today, so I'm gonna land him on the side he wants. Almost had him. They see that net and they bolt, man. They ain't having nothing to do with that net. There, we got him. I got him that time. Y'all look at this one's mouth right here. Boy, that mouth is, wouldn't you want to wake up and kiss that first thing in the morning? That is one ugly mouthed fish right there. He's probably got some ugly things to say to me after that too. I ain't even gonna hold him up for a hero shot. Let me get him this way. We'll at least get him in the sun. Look at that. Look at that ugly mouth, man. You messed up, fish. I don't know what happened to you. But you ugly. Get out of here. The old thing. Well, y'all, I'm thinking about leaving fish to go find more fish. I know that is a silly philosophy, and it's even more silly now that bush hogging, man, is finally done up here. I got some peace and quiet, and I think I'm gonna leave this spot. But like I mentioned in the intro, I sank another bag of bait farther on down in this creek, and when I was coming up through here this morning, that bait bag was still there. I saw my float. And so I've had such good action right here with, you know, again, who knows how long my bait bag was out here yesterday before it got pulled up or moved, whatever, you know, from whoever found it. The other one has had a full 24 hours to soak. And so I'm really curious as to what's going on down there. Are there fish around it? Will the bite be better? So I think I'm going to pull up and go down there and just see what's going on. Now, if I get on another bite down there, and I certainly hope I do, I expect to, high expectations, you know. But if I do, I'll probably just make another video there, because this one, at this point, with the number of fish I have caught and the action I've gotten, it's probably running a little long. So if you like these carp videos, stay tuned. There's probably another one coming if I get on the fish down there on that other spot. But anyway, I've had an awesome time out here. The first part of this morning, the day is young for me, but it has been an awesome start. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Well, for those of you who have stuck around to the end of the video, well, first off, thanks. But here's a little postscript update for you. The second half of my morning was a total bust. You know, the old saying, don't leave fish to go find fish. I did it today and it bit me. I went down there, fished the area I had baited. Hooked one fish right away, ran me into some trees, broke me off. Sat there for an hour, didn't get another bite. So then I checked my bag. My bag's empty and it is all tore up. I guess the turtles got in it yesterday. All the bait was gone. And yeah, kind of makes me wonder if the turtles didn't get my other bag up here. But there was just not any fish around where I had baited. So I went downstream. I should have come back up here, but I didn't. I went downstream and fished that shaded area where the last video there done well yesterday. And again, struck out. I got a small blue and a small channel cat, no carp. And so finally, one last ditch effort. I said, I'm gonna come back up here where I was getting fish this morning. The sun is up in the sky now. I've sat here an hour. Nothing. These fish, they're either gone or they've shut down. I don't know, but either way, I had a hell of a morning while it lasted, but I should have never left these fish. Again, people, you heed the warning. You know, you've heard me say it, you've heard other people say it. Don't leave fish to go find fish. I did it and it bit me again. So anyway, there's the postscript for those of you who give a crap and have stuck around to this point in the video. Thank you again. I'll see you in the